Good morning, everyone. My name is Kim Amon, and I am running to be your next WEA Vice President. I have spent 27 years working in and advocating for public education, and I truly believe that education is the great equalizer. I have spent my entire career trying to make sure that all children have access to great public education, regardless of the circumstances of their birth. I am an educator, and I'm an advocate, and I am so lucky that I get to do this work. If you choose me for your vice president, I bring a wealth of experience to the table. Prior to working in the school district, I had a job that gave me a lot of experience, but I'm going to focus on my experience in the last 14 years with our school district. I have spent the last 14 years as an active member of our local CTA organization, the WEA and the NEA. I have served as an AR, and I served as co-chair and then chair of the CTA Government Relations Committee, where in that position, I was able to lead candidate interview teams for PACE endorsement, set up legislative contact teams, I organized our legislative receptions, I testified before and lobbied our legislature. I've even been a registered lobbyist. This experience has given me the opportunity to build many positive relationships with our legislators. We have to be involved in the legislative process because they make laws that affect us in our daily work. That said, our politics are very simple. They are education. What is best for our students and what is best for the members in Wyoming is what we advocate for, and I am very passionate about that work. Beyond our local, I have served as Southeast Region Representative to the WEA Board of Directors, and I've spent the last 5 years working as your state treasurer. It is in this position that I've been able to work to guide our association through critical time. When I began as treasurer, our financials were not great. We had an end of the year financials that showed expenses over revenue in the amount of around $350,000. After some research, we were able to discover some of the reasons that we found ourselves in that position. We took a hard look at the future and realized that if we didn't make some changes, that we would use all of our reserves within the next 4 years. I've been able to work with the WEA leadership to bring our budget from having to take $350,000 from our reserve accounts to meet our expenses to proposing a budget this year that I will give you in a few minutes that will not use any money from our reserves at all. We had to make many difficult decisions during that time, but we have turned a corner, and that is very exciting. It's a huge success. I am proud to have led this work, but I did not do that alone. The leadership at your WEA is phenomenal, and the staff was very instrumental in our success in that endeavor. We have come so far in the past 5 years. Our budget is on track. You heard Grady talk about our membership, and that for the first time, we are reporting to you not a membership loss, the first time since I've been treasurer. This is due in large part to all of the work that we've done, and one of those things has to do with our budget priorities and making membership a priority. We know that membership is tied directly to our budget, so we went to work as a team and we created a budget that allows regional leaders to work with locals to design engagement and learning opportunities for our members based on what they need. Because if you want to support our members, you have to ask them what it is they want and what it is they need from us. That approach is working, and it's very exciting. I want to thank you for trusting me to serve as your treasurer and for your faith in my leadership during this challenging process. It is only because of you and your support that I can sit here and tell you about this success. I am very grateful for where we are, and I am also extremely excited for where we are going. I know that we currently are navigating uncharted territory. We are not even in school. We have no idea when or if we will return to some sense of normalcy. We had planned to be at delegate assembly this weekend. We had planned a casino night. We had planned an awards banquet. We had planned a candidate forum, and all of those things have been put on hold, and we've condensed this meeting into 2 hours of interaction over a computer. And our members are facing more challenges than they have ever seen before. We are not in school, and yet we are being asked to provide remote learning opportunities to our students. We are supposed to do this with little or no prep time, And somehow we are all instantly supposed to be experts in virtual learning, even though we know that the most important part of a good education are the relationships that are built inside the classroom. In the last week, my district has changed their expectations every day because they don't really know what they're doing either. Every time we think we have a plan, they move the target. And I know that I'm not alone when I tell you that I alternate between fear, sadness, frustration, and determination as I try to prepare for what's ahead. The hardest part is that none of us really know what's coming or how long this will last. We don't know how this will affect our public schools in the future. I said I was excited for our future. I may not have the answers regarding this current crisis, but I do know that we are all in this together. And if there's one thing I've learned about our members, it's that we will stop at nothing to make sure that our students and each other are supported. We are fiercely determined to make sure our students are still learning because our school buildings may be shut, but we are certainly not closed. We are determined to lead the way by any means necessary because that's what we do. People are asking us what we're going to do, and we are answering with whatever it takes. We are educators. We will overcome these challenges. And when we do, we will be stronger because we will do it together. I firmly believe that WEA is only as strong as our local associations. You are the heart of our association. You are on the front lines every single day. You are advocating for your students and for each other. I believe our job at the state level is to continue to work to provide support to ensure that our locals thrive, especially in these challenging times. We must be leaders in this new normal that we are entering. Our success is dependent upon our unity. In unity, there is strength and there's power. We have an amazing opportunity before us. Right now, everyone in the world is realizing the importance of all public schools and how they are important to our societies. They are realizing that we have taken on many roles in the community that go far above educating students. Through our unity, we can seize this opportunity and we can create lasting changes in our education system. We can create changes that benefit both our students and our members. So yes, I am excited for our future. I want to thank each one of you for the work that you're doing on behalf of our students and families and each other. We are only here because of the work we do collectively and the support that we give each other. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. I believe that together we can build a future where every single child, regardless of their zip code, has access to a great public education. Together, we can build a future where our educators have the supports that they need. Yes, it will be challenging, but we have dealt with challenges before. I just told you about our budget crisis. I would not have traded my experience as your treasurer for anything. Not only have I been able to help our association grow, but I know that I'm a better person and a better teacher because of the work that I've done and because of you. If elected as your vice president, I will bring my leadership experience and I will help us navigate this new reality, like I helped us navigate our budget crisis. I will continue to fight for you, our students and our association, and I will provide a consistent voice for you. Thank you again for your trust in me, and I humbly ask for your vote as WEA vice president.